What's up everyone? We're so stoked you just got your new Fishskyn in the mail. I'm gonna help you install it today. It's a super quick and easy process. We've worked really hard to make this as seamless as possible. We've had many customers go through this without any issues at all, but if at any point you do run into problems, please take a picture of it, send it to us with an email at info@fishskyn.com, and we'll be sure to get you a replacement piece for that, so you can have a perfect install. So before starting the install, it's very important to clean your computer. I use just a little paper towel, a little bit of water, just barely moist, and just wipe it down. This is to remove any gunk, oils, or fingerprints from your computer. Again, I just use a little bit of water, just slightly damp, and it's good enough. So after doing that, make sure it dries, and then you're ready to go. So when you ordered on our website, you had 3 options: top, inside, and bottom. We're gonna go through each one. We're gonna start with the top and walk you through it. It's a really quick and easy process. Let's get to it. So you have your top skin right here. It's got your Apple. Make sure the Apple on your computer and the Apple on your skin are aligned so you don't put it on upside down. That has happened occasionally. So you're gonna take your skin, you're gonna peel the border that has the name of your computer on it off, and this is garbage. You could take this and just throw it away. Now, you're gonna take the wax paper behind the skin, about 1 inch, 2 inches down, just enough, and you're gonna rip it just straight across. So you have a little bit of that sticky edge showing, and then paper underneath it. Now we're gonna take it and you're gonna line it up right on that edge with about the thickness of a credit card, a little bit less than a credit card thickness of the MacBook edge showing. We do that, it makes it a little bit easier to put on than some of other people's options. We find it's faster and easier. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna peel up the bottom and you're gonna slide out this paper underneath in sections. So you're gonna do a little bit and then pull it back, a little bit more, pull it back, a little more, and pull it out. And that's your top piece, as easy as that. That's nice and perfect on. So let's move to the inside right now, or the bottom. Let's start with the bottom for you. Okay, so flip it upside down. Take your bottom piece, and again, you're gonna peel that edge off. So on the bottom piece, after you peel that edge, you're gonna take it, and again, you're gonna rip just about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, nothing crazy, off of that sticky part. So you have a little bit of that sticky edge revealed, and the rest not. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, you have the rubber foot hole and the screw hole on the bottom. You're gonna line up one screw hole, and then you're gonna come across that other edge and line up that screw hole. And make sure it's nice and smooth. And again, if you mess up or it's not right, just peel it up. You could retry several times. All right, so after you align that foot hole and that screw hole on both sides, you're gonna come up to the top corner that's not applied yet, peel a little bit off, and you're gonna line that up and make sure it lines up with the screw hole as well as both edges. Again, just a small chunk, nothing crazy. Make sure it aligns, and then you're gonna peel that back up, and you're gonna peel out this paper just like the top part, slide it as you smooth out. Just one section at a time, nice and easy. And again, this material is air release, so don't worry about air bubbles. You can push them right out with your finger, just like I am right now. They slide out nice and easily, just as you slide them. Okay. So now the corners, for some of you with a little bit older MacBooks, the corners are a little steeper. So what I like to do is I peel up the corner just like this a little bit, and then I'm gonna smooth it down after the rest of the skin. So this is the last process. I peel up that corner before fully applying it, smooth it out nice and smooth. If you have to, you could use a little bit of heat from a hairdryer on the older computers, but you shouldn't have to. But if it's giving you a hard time, that will help make it easier. So I like to do all 4 corners, make sure they look nice and good. That's all. Now let's jump to the inside. So you're gonna open up your computer, be sure you wipe it off with a little clean cloth. You're gonna peel that outside edge out, just like the top and bottom pieces. So now for this MacBook, you're gonna start with this top piece. So what I like to do is I peel off the top piece completely, and I align it with just a little bit of that stickiness showing through that paper. And then I come in here and I line it up with the top of the computer, again, just half the thickness of a credit card roughly showing of the MacBook edge. We do this mainly because it makes it easier to put on, as well as you won't feel a sharp edge on the edge of your computer. So now after that's done, you're gonna peel it out just like before, and you're gonna smooth that out and pull. Top piece is done. So now we're gonna move to the bottom and the trackpad cover. Just like the top and bottom, we're gonna rip just a small section. Make sure it's enough so you have enough to stick just like that along that edge so it will stick and show. So now with the bottom piece, again, I like to align it with the corners, making sure there's a little bit of edge showing. And then I apply pressure to stick along that edge. And then I come up here. You're gonna peel the edges nice and carefully, making sure not to peel it too hard. Just like, and then you're gonna pull out this piece just a little, smooth out, pull out the piece, smooth out. And then with the trackpad cover, so you can see right now it's covering the actual trackpad. I like to remove it. You can leave it on if you'd like to. It won't inhibit the use of the trackpad at all, but I like to remove it. I just like that smooth finish that Apple has on the trackpad. And just like that, you're done with your computer skin. This is the second type of MacBook. All the other models will have this style. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you now. Remove the border, and then you're gonna come up to the top, and again, you're just gonna tear to reveal a little bit of that sticky, just like that. Come in, we're gonna line it at the top, apply pressure once you have the seating just right, and then you're gonna come down here, and again, you're gonna very carefully peel up this corner. I like to do it nice and slow just to make sure I don't stretch out the skin at all around the keyboard or the trackpad. Okay, and then you're gonna come lay it down, you're gonna pull out the backing paper, and I like to use a straight edge for this part. And again, just walk it down nice and even. And then for this part, you can leave your trackpad installed or you can remove it. Either one, it will not inhibit the function of the trackpad at all. The keyboard you're probably gonna wanna remove so you can see your keys. And just like that, you're done. If you have any issues, please reach us at info@fishskyn.com. Shoot us an email. We'll be sure to help you out and get it settled.